Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? It's a time of year where the calendar is packed. Um, this weekend was wild. I had a Santa shuffle for the Salvation Army on Saturday morning, and then I had a choir presentation um, on Saturday evening, and then another choir presentation on Sunday afternoon. And it is exam season, so Chantel needs a babysitter. And so Jimmy and I have been doing a little extra aura care, which is always fun, but it's busy. And I said, I'm going to be tired, but I'm going to do my best. And she's just like, oh, it means so much to me. And the burden lifted with the appreciation. And it's one of those times where it's a really great thing to recognize when someone has done something for you. Someone has done something, and you can appreciate them. You can appreciate that it is a sacrifice. Yes, you need their help, right? We talked last week about not heaping more onto somebody unknowingly and in ignorance, just heaping onto their stress because you're busy over here not dealing with your stress. So you just, but she's dealing. She is studying. She's working really hard. She's dealing with her stuff. And like even down to she's not skipping her therapy appointments, things like that, right? She's dealing with it. And so then she can recognize in someone else when it is a sacrifice. And I'm not saying this to pat me on the back. I'm saying this because we need to emulate this young person who recognizes, one, I need help. I can't do it all by myself, which is really hard for anyone to do. I'm 46 and I still struggle with that. And two, she can recognize that the people and the persons that she's asking have other stuff to do in life, right? They do. And so, family or not family, this is a lot to ask of you. So, we're going to gently ask, accept the no when it's a no, look for a different resource. But I'm going to appreciate when they step up for me. And it's so precious to see these young people growing into their own. One thing that became very evidently clear over the weekend as I discussed things with my young adults is our generation, my parents' generation, one thing we did not do well was teach mercy. Oh, there's grace. Oh, yeah. As long as it's like a conditional grace on if you change your ways and if you turn around, then open arms, right? There's grace. But mercy. When I was younger, the difference taught was that grace is getting something you don't deserve, where mercy is not getting something you do deserve. Forgiveness is an act of mercy. In the Tinkerbell movies, there are pirates, and they give no quarter. There's no quarter. There's no mercy, and that's what that phrase means. It means to give mercy to somebody, and we don't give quarter. We haven't taught our young people well on that. We've taught them emotional maturity. On one hand, like you're important, self-care is important. It's not selfish to take care of yourself. Put your own oxygen mask on first. But we haven't moved forward into, okay, now that we are caring for ourselves, how do we care for others? Because you can see it can't just stop there. Or it is self-care is selfish, right? Self-care isn't selfish in and of itself, but when it stops at I'm the most important, I'm the only one here, I don't know how to see the other, I don't need to understand you in order to live a wholesome life here. And I think we've done a poor job and teaching our young people mercy. I was talking with Hannah about something, and I was talking about second chances and things like that, and she's like, "Nope, I can forgive if," and it's an arm's length if. And I understand the difference between forgiveness and full reconciliation. Even reconciliation doesn't look like everything it was before, right? Not everything is just going to happen the way it was before. So if she has a friend who she's struggling with and they've butted heads, she's like, I can forgive, but they have to stay over there. And I think, so it's healthy in one respect that I'm not going to just fall for their stuff again. I'm not going to be used by them again. I'm not going to fall for it again. This friendship is over. But I can forgive. So that's healthy. But the mercy, what if that friend truly turns around? What if that friend learns from this? It's another phrase for it in today's world is cancel culture, right? Like you do one thing wrong, you're out. You're done. I'm done with you. Right? And it's like I can forgive, but I will never, ever be restored to you. So we've done a lot of good. We've taught our young people work really hard, follow your dreams, appreciate the support you've been given, learn how to ask for help. We all struggle with those things, but we're trying really hard to teach them that. But we have a long way to go in teaching mercy, in teaching, let's not just cancel everything because of one bad error. We do need to have discernment, and maybe that discernment is what we are not teaching our young people, more than even mercy and appreciation and this and that. Discernment, how to discern. And even as I chat with you, thanks for helping me work this out in my mind. I was like, how did we let them down? And yet we didn't let them down. We're just going as far as we can go. And then they will take the world as far as they can take the world. Every generation is something new. But I think there's something to be said for discerning who gets mercy and how to give mercy. And that mercy is not actually given on your behalf. It's given as a Jesus follower on God's behalf. It is an extension of God's love out of you. That's what it is. And it's really, really important, and it's a lost art. So my challenge to us today and this week as we move through Advent is to focus on the mercy that is found in Advent. And discernment needs to go right along with mercy. Like not everybody needs to be welcomed back with open arms. And if Hannah's friendship is done, it's done. I get it. However, mercy lightens the load of everyone, including the giver of mercy. And mercy is not ours to give. It's ours to be the conduit. We are the FedEx of mercy. We are the UPS of mercy. And it's up to us to be available to be used by God. And as an older generation, it's time for us to teach these things to our young people as well. We've done a good job on get yourself to therapy. Have your medicine and your therapist too. Drink your water and take care of yourself. But we haven't done enough of the next step. After we take care of ourselves, how do we take care of the other? So, take care of yourself today. Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. And take care of those around you. And as you're driving, someone cuts you off, mercy, show them quarter. Don't be a pirate. Love you. Have a great day. Bye.